What's up, it's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jordy Jor.
Chrisean, now you say your name.
Oh, my name is I was Chrisean.
My name Rican Da Menace.
Hey, Rican.
Hey,
welcome to
girl.
Lip Service. Hey,
Yes.
Chrisean, welcome back.
Oh, wait, hold on, Chrisean. You know I gotta have you spit out your gum.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because, there you go. All right.
You know she the gum police.
Thank you.
Man, listen, I'm so glad to
I was
have
nervous.
you.
Okay.
You were?
I'm always nervous.
Are you really always nervous? You seem so confident.
Yes.
I'm confident, but like sometimes that's like nervousness too.
But you got
Yeah.
good things to talk about, so.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
You got some good positive things. Man, we were looking at those videos that went viral of you in church.
Oh wow, thank you.
So talk to me about that, because I know that this has been a journey that you've been on. I know that you, I saw when Timbaland remixed, you just talking about like your music and everything, and he felt inspired enough to actually do an AI remix
Right.
of your voice. What did you think about, and did y'all connect after that? Like,
We connected afterwards. We still, what we do is right now we be like, he called me or he texts me. Nowhere near my phone. I text him. I'm guessing he's nowhere near his phone. Like we keep missing each other. But he just hit me back up recently. I want to finish my my tape with him.
okay.
Like I did that with Pastor Mike Todd, Josiah, and this boy named Tay, and then like Grayson and Janisha. All the people that was at the Transformation Church helped me pull it together because, I was stuck in Oklahoma for a little minute.
Right.
Like out on bail trying to figure out my case.
Okay. Where are you at now? Is everything
Great.
Okay.
Delivered.
That,
Blessed and highly favored.
For real.
You look good, by the way. You
Thanks.
glowing.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
yeah. Look, and then of course it's nice to have the support of friends.
Yes.
So talk to me about each other and your relationships with each other. Like,
We got a lot in common. We
Yes.
from Baltimore.
okay.
We got pregnant around the same time, had a baby around the same time.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But
One
she
year
go
old.
she get money, I get money. It's just like I can vibe with this.
And the babies are friends then.
Yeah.
Yes, they love each other. My daughter loves
She like
her son.
baby.
Every time she be like, baby.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
Oh man, and I know it's been like a rough road, but one thing I will say, you love your baby more than anything, baby Chrisean.
Oh yeah.
Did,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I like the fact that because I love hard, so the fact that I can pour that love into my son is
Into
like,
somebody you created.
man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Motherhood is a different type of, and you don't really know until you experience
That's
it.
the best.
It's your first baby?
Right. Yes, and
Yeah.
I'm in love. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
came to her house,
It's
I'm
a
like,
love
I'm
like no other.
I'm impressed.
You said you're impressed.
I'm impressed. She go all out.
I don't play with my princess. Like,
I love it.
How was giving birth for you, both of you? Like, how long was it? How long did
It was
you?
quick. It was right on live for like 25 minutes.
What?
My birth was quick too.
That's because you're.
did you have painkiller
Yeah.
or the epidural?
Let me be completely clear. Okay, so I was in LA and I was having like these weird contractions. I kept pooping, peeing. Like I could tell my body was getting rid of everything that was down there. Then Braxton Hicks, I guess. We go down to the hospital. They don't check and see if I'm dilated or anything. They just put that strap on thing. They did like mild.
Contractions.
No, they did like mild.
Checking of you.
Yeah. So I didn't think much of it. Then Gloss was performing in Baltimore. I guess with Glorilla and Baby and whoever else was in Baltimore at the time. And I was invited to come, to turn up and vibe. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna fly to Baltimore. So then I flew to Baltimore. That same day I went in labor though.
Wow.
Like the next day.
Wow.
So
And then I
went
really
into
feel like I
labor?
was probably in labor in LA too. Cause like
Right. Yeah.
my spirit was telling me like something ain't right. So then when I went to the hospital when I finally got to Baltimore, like, you're 3 centimeters dilated.
Wow.
And then they like,
It's time to have this baby.
I think you've been in labor for like maybe
a day or so.
Oh my goodness.
yes.
Wow.
That is wild.
And I was so happy I was at
In
home.
Baltimore.
In
I was about to say
Baltimore,
that.
yo, because I have this family that took me in during college, my college years. A a whole Lawyer Farm family, got the same last name as me, Malone. And the mom, she was like, she knew the best hospital, GMUC, something like that. And then it was perfect.
Right.
Like,
That's good.
So in God's timing.
And like I was covered.
Yeah.
And then like it's funny because everybody, my sister was calling me, Terrain, she was calling me like on the phone like, you need to come home, you better go in labor.
How was that flight for you? If you felt like you could have possibly
Yeah,
been in
all that
labor and then you
pressure,
flew for
that's
6 hours from west coast to east coast.
I'm gonna be honest. So when I woke up, my seat was wet, but I just thought like,
Yo, what a
Yo, what a
bro.
bro.
On the plane.
you think that's what
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's-
See, look,
Wow.
maybe I was trying to fit. Dang, y'all, like,
No, because I was just thinking about who had to sit in that seat next to
Well, we know it wasn't P.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a blessing.
But the fact that you were able to like get on a plane,
Right.
walk,
Yeah,
and
and
do
she didn't feel
and do
nothing.
all
That's
of the
crazy.
things.
I did it. It was kind of like, cause not like that, but you know, you sneeze, you a little pee pee. Like,
Yeah.
right. I'm
Yeah.
like, did I just pee on myself on this plane?
She,
Wow.
what was
So I
that?
didn't know if it was
No,
pee
right,
Right,
or
what was your
water.
labor
No,
like?
that's crazy that she didn't feel it because, like, I got into labor. Like, I'm telling you, like, right after it was like a whole bunch of cramping. Like, he sleep, and I'm just like, hold on, my stomach hurt. That's not the fact that you didn't feel nothing. I'm like, how you ain't? That's crazy how bodies be different. Yeah.
When somebody keep telling you Braxton's Hicks, I kept putting it in the back of my head like, all right, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Breathe. Then it got
That
to a
was
point
real.
when like the next morning, it was unbearable. I'm walking in circles. Like, ooh. Then I'm like, okay, it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away. Then I'm like,
Girl, you was in labor.
Yeah.
I was like, God,
But you know what? She's never had a baby before.
Right. So you
yeah,
didn't know.
and that's the hardest part. You never
yeah,
know what it
because
feel like.
it's painful even when you're not in labor.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So you
her
don't
just
know.
labor
very
was-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So the actual, okay, let's push. What was that like for you? Was it you said it was easy.
Okay,
Or
so
quick.
my first push, I held back because I'm like, it feel like I'm about to poop.
Yeah.
They
liked
that's,
it.
it's
That's
supposed to
really what it feel
it said they said that's normal.
Yeah.
Push.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I'm
all
scared.
right.
What if I poop on this table?
For real. So then, yeah, I went live and it was
Yeah, you did.
a hell of a show.
Did you know that you were going to name your baby Chrisean that whole time? Or when did you say?
No, it came to me when I seen him.
That's cute.
Because I was going, name him after his father. And then I was like,
This me right here.
I'm trying my hardest to be cool. Yeah, so
I see your
yeah.
hand movements. Your body language tells
Yes, yes.
I was like, I don't know. It's like you just know.
As a mother, you just
And
know.
then the room was like filled with praises. My sister was praising God the whole time. So all I hear is like, I feel God.
Yeah.
And then when I seen him, I'm like, it was real. Like I didn't even,
It hit you in that moment.
yeah, like I was scared to hold him because I'm like, oh my God.
I can imagine.
It was crazy. Okay, look.
Oh, I love that for you.
I'm trying to cry.
But you also got baptized. So what was that experience like getting baptized?
So I feel like when I was attending Pastor Mike Todd Church in Oklahoma, like, because there was nothing to do, I was born out there. But I was driven to the church because I used to watch when I was back in college, like
Okay.
online. And I was getting my hair done. And I was like, what church you suggest? So they suggest us too. And they Transformation Church. I was like, Transformation out in Oklahoma? I thought that was Atlanta church or something. Like, it gave me like a big city church.
Right.
It wasn't.
Like a mega church.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's up the street, okay. So I started attending. They embraced me a little bit, not a little bit, a lot. There's so much love there.
It feels like
What he's doing over there is phenomenal with the music.
Right.
Like, it's like a space where you could serve God through your talent, and it was like a direction I was trying to get clarity from.
okay.
with my music and where I really wanted to go, where I really fit in at.
Because being there might have, you never would have thought that like being in Oklahoma, I'm sure at first you were like, oh man, I gotta.
No,
But
I
then-
was ready to get out.
Yeah.
Right, but
I
then
was praising God. No, I was happy.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
could have
saying.
been anywhere.
But
Just
before
coming running
that,
cell.
before you found the church, because sometimes that's hard too. You're away from home, but then now you find your church, and who knows what would have happened if that wouldn't have been your situation.
I would have just been in my hotel room just praying.
Exactly.
That's it. Like it still would have been church with me.
But
But
sometimes
the fact to go to a sanctuary, to embrace the
And have that
atmosphere,
embrace.
to go like, and then like, okay, turn around, clock in at the studio, and you still feel God's presence.
Right.
Because it's a lot of times where we enter like rooms where God is with you, but that isn't, the presence of God is not there. So, but it was like, I don't know,
there.
it just felt good. It was very feeling. But
And you are Chrisean still, so going there
For sure.
in Oklahoma.
She said, "Don't get it twisted."
Yeah, don't get it twisted. But so going to Oklahoma and going to this church, how do people treat Chrisean? Because I'm sure it's like there's a celebrity in the church too.
pictures, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But still, the feeling of love and support.
Yeah, I went to the Carter I got kicked out because
What?
it was too many
It
kids.
was too much.
And I guess kids was getting trampled over each other because they was like,
Trying to get to you.
yeah.
Wow.
And I embraced them, I had no security.
Right.
Had fun. I drove like 1-2 rides. It was cool.
You know what went viral of you a little while ago?
Standing on a chair.
No.
Okay, go ahead. That was standing because I was praising God.
Yeah,
That church is so fun.
but
You
that-
can be yourself.
That too. But I was going to say
Okay,
the
yeah.
ultimate tag that you won when that went viral and people were reminded of what an athlete
You are
you
okay,
actually
yeah,
are.
yeah,
That
yeah.
I want to say I was
impressed.
yes, I was like mesmerized watching that. What did you think like when because you saw it when it went viral again?
What?
Recently,
when,
it went
when
viral.
recently it went viral again. When you watched that, are you like, dang, because I know you're back into it too.
I
as
feel
far
like I
as,
never left.
Okay.
Like that's just another. Like
You
I'm a
just-
jack
you
of
always
all
gotta be you.
trades. But I really feel like when you're really like truly focused on the purpose that you serve, you have time for all your jack of all trades. Like, like you see how
Tap into
Snoop
all of your
is,
potential.
Right.
yeah.
like in all different areas of life. He's Snoop,
Yeah.
and I feel like, yeah, like that's anybody.
That's just another
Yeah.
lane that you
Yeah,
are in and that you
like-
master.
Yeah, man, that's a gift. I'm blessed to be fast, blessed to be. So
Athletic and
but
That was next level though. That wasn't just. I was like, well, dang.
That was
Get
getting
your shit
Olympic.
up.
It was getting
no,
Olympic.
I
It
was
was. That was
faster
getting
and
back.
stronger.
it was all
Like-
of the things.
Yeah.
It was strength. It was agility. It was all of that. Yeah.
And look good doing it. Would you do television again?
Yeah.
What would if you could do a show today? What would it be?
Well, I'm already working up. I'm developing. Dang! I'm telling on myself. I don't like announcing stuff no more.
Well, you
Give us
gotta
a little
get it
something.
tea,
Yeah,
but
give a
you-
little tea.
a little tea.
Yeah, a little
okay.
tea.
Okay. So me and my team, Kimberly, we brainstorming coming up with an app in our own network
Okay.
Nice.
because I pull in too many numbers and I want all of it. Not like
know that's
that,
right.
but
As you should.
Know your worth.
it's crazy. And then I keep negotiating my words. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a boss then. I'm not no
Do it on my
worker.
own.
Right.
So it's one of those.
Yeah.
And it just inspired me to go harder. Like, and not harder, but like, that's hard to do. So, but I feel like, working a 9-to-5 is hard. Being an entrepreneur, it's hard, but you got to choose your hard.
Right.
You feel me? And I want
Okay.
that hard. Like, I want that type of hard. Like,
Right. Going
Yeah.
into business for yourself and building something.
Yeah. And then like, not like that, but God been blessing me with like friendships that never really turned on me, but now it's like, I don't know, because it was crazy because we've been friends, but we never had time
Right.
to focus
And nurture your friendship.
nurture fruit.
Like we were both
our
doing different
gifts.
stuff.
We
like
was doing the same thing,
right.
same parallel universe, but it was kind of like,
Yeah. Not together.
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
And I'm
really
like,
crazy. Like
yeah,
When the timing is right, I feel like things happen the way that they're supposed to.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
because it was like, yeah. So I continue to keep blessing this. I just be asking God just to bless me with good friendships because a lot of people get entitled.
Right.
yeah.
Like they come over, like all right, for example, I had this situation where as though, okay, I'm not even going to spill the tea 'cause my fans be know what's going on. Long story short, like say if you my friend, I got something going on, you want to come support. but you want me to go out my way, pay for everything, your food, and then you say you left me somewhere and there was no food. You glad I left you somewhere? Instead of saying, go get a hotel, you're a grown adult.
Right. Why am
I had to, not like that, but I had to prioritize boundaries. And as soon as I start doing that, it start revealing who really loves me and who don't.
Yeah. I understand that perfectly.
Bro,
completely.
I got money.
No, I know.
But like, come on, bro, that's not cool. I'm still a person. I still have a son. I still have a legacy.
You're still a human being.
Yeah, like,
And nobody
pick
was
up
and
this
it's your
life
money.
and then carrying
Right,
everybody.
and you heard what Joe said, and it's your money.
At the end of the day, you don't even have to tell anybody any of that. It's like, I want to do what I
I'm
want to
just
do.
vulnerable with y'all. I'm busy.
Yeah.
But
No,
exactly.
I feel you on
it's
that.
true.
People show up,
Yes.
they eat for free, drink for free, you get the room, you get the flight, and then they act like
They still don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They still don't know what to do.
and then if next time
then
they're
they
like,
start questioning themselves, and I'm just like, maybe this is not for you.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody.
Then they go to, I did this, I did that. I'm like, and every time I paid you. So did you ever do it out the kindness of your heart?
right,
Or you was an opportunist?
you were working.
Right.
Basically, I mean,
Yeah.
and
And
people
then-
sometimes people act like getting paid for work is them doing you a favor. It's like, no, a favor is if you're not getting paid for something and it's not, and you're just like, hey, let me help you with that. That's a favor.
Not beneficial.
Yeah, a job.
Not
is-
for what you can get out of it.
Right.
We didn't pray before we started.
Okay, sure. Let's pray now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, hey, God.
Come on.
And okay, Ray, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, God, thank you for this opportunity just to sit down and be underneath, like, under a woman that's got wisdom, power, and understanding. Lord God, we just want to ask you for insight on what's supposed to come and what's supposed to be ours and what's not ours. So, Lord God, I just ask you and continue to keep asking to guide our steps, Lord God. I want to bless this podcast, her name. You be in the blogs for stuff, and then you handle it with so much grace.
Yeah, I just
And
don't
I
even,
notice
yeah.
it, so it don't go
I
unnoticed.
tend to ignore it because I feel like
It
if
don't go
I
unnoticed.
chime in, it turns into a whole lot more.
But that, and then it teach me how to like.
Right.
I'm like, dang, she just straight handle that like that. Okay, let me whip myself. You too, and you too. So
Is this part of the prayer, Chrisean?
yeah.
Okay.
And I
like her.
continue about right.
Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for praying for us.
That was nice. I like God told you to say that.
Yeah.
You're right, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard because you be wanting to, but I think it's a matter of, is it worth like my peace of mind and what's going to happen if I do this and then this happens and then it snowballs into so much more.
And you're really pretty. You're not aging.
Oh, well, thank
You
you.
either. Like I can't.
She's
I
really-
came back.
You are so sweet.
I'm serious. I
It's
can't-
been 3 years since the last time you was here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look
This
the
was
same.
before
Not
your
like that,
pregnancy,
but
everything.
No, it has been because I was like, okay, Chrisean's coming today. I saw that you're doing Angela Reese, and I saw people were like going at her, and she was like, "It's my fucking podcast. I do what I want."
yeah, it's like this cancel culture or something. Like, okay, as soon as I chose God, oh, but it was no problem when I was up promoting the club.
Right.
What the heck? Like, come on now. I already had a platform before I started.
Absolutely.
Well, I always was giving God glory. Always.
Always.
But it was a deception. I had to know that, like, you can't live lukewarm. Like, what are you doing? You can't really. I was making things seem okay, and I wasn't okay at all.
Right.
And then I feel like when you grow and you're developing, you need the right people around you to
Yeah.
feed you
Right.
knowledge and understanding, other than the word. But
That's so
Whatever.
important that you said that. Is that you were acting like you were okay, but you weren't really okay at all. And I feel like a lot of times, just every day we live our lives like
I
that.
was
We were just
blessed.
talking about
I
that.
was
There's
okay.
so many
I was
times
content.
you can relate to
I felt like I had something going on for myself, just the wrong field of work. Like
Okay.
I was doing work for the world, and not for
for
God.
yourself.
No, not for God.
Not for God.
Because honestly, God, too much self ambition is just as bad as being in the world. Like I don't know. It's just through my trials and tribulations. That's why I came to understanding of. So
And you feel like you're in a good place now.
a great place. This is cool.
You look like it.
Because
I know I
it's
said it
probably-
already,
it's like-
but
it's my-
I
it's
can
my-
see it in you.
This my like what second? I feel like this is my second interview. Like I officially came out of my shambles this Sunday when I first performed. It was unreleased.
Right.
I'm test running it.
Yahweh.
I'm a little like scared to go back out there.
That's understandable.
fair.
Failing is crazy.
Yeah, I understand.
So, man, I was talking about how we got discouraged. And then I'm like, girl, I don't know. I just can't explain it. Like,
The only failure is not even trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
honest, like you never know what could happen
when you
until
fail
you
so
do
many
it.
times publicly, it's just,
Exactly.
I don't know.
And that's why I'm our friendship so much, because I was discouraged. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I was just had a baby sitting in the house every day. Like, she really came and was like,
Come on,
no,
let's go.
like we went to the studio 4 a.m. last night. We didn't have no sleep. We didn't sleep at all. Like, running off for 48 hours of sleep. She like, we going to the studio. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, who? She like,
Because she's telling me things, and then the Holy Spirit's like dropping gems, like, oh, we can get this done right now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
what are you waiting for?
Listen, ain't no time like the present.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And look, you see, you do one thing. It went so like it was on all the blogs.
Because I honestly
And-
took myself out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel like that harvest that I'm reaping from it, it's kind of like, okay, it's like go. I'm here. You got the kingdom behind you. So I'm not scared to, and then I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. And you don't know who it'll touch. You know what I mean? Because there's so many people who are going through similar things in their own lives that don't have anybody to talk to. And they look at people on these platforms for
And one thing I
inspiration for
noticed about her,
themselves.
we always hung out, but we never broadcasted it.
Right.
Like, people don't even know that we this close.
Right.
Right. We don't be doing TikToks all day. Like, we ain't together.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but like we'll be
Yeah.
sleep in
For
the
the people,
We really
it's
just
genuine.
like we was
Yeah.
pregnant, sleep in the
They're
same
like, maybe
bed
we
for
should use it to
hours,
our
days.
advantage.
Like,
Like,
just
you
knocked
know,
out.
it'd be like,
Big stomachs, like
It's genuine. That's how it's genuine. It's not for the
Yeah.
people. It's not for the show. It's not
Yeah.
for what people take from it. It's a real, true friendship and a sisterhood.
yeah.
And embrace that and really, like, you know.
And the fact that y'all are going through the same things at the same time, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
You know, and that you genuinely care about each other. And it's not
Right.
about the spotlight, and it's not about like who's seeing
And
you.
we embrace each other.
It's
like,
about
she's
holding each
really
other
pretty.
down and being
She
stronger
called
in
me
numbers
pretty,
that
we like,
counts
we some
too.
pretty.
So talk to me about the new project, because you guys have been working, and like tell me what's going on with that and how far along.
Okay, she
okay,
got,
so
go, you go first.
So I feel like when I got signed to my label, I didn't put out the music that got me signed. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of music that was just my testimony, like saying everything I went through. And I never played it for nobody. I played it for her. And she like I got a song
Oh,
called
let's clean it up.
yeah. And it's
Let's
like
do this.
Let's fine tune it.
yeah, like
What was the song about?
it's called God's Child, and it's basically
What
just
you got shot?
it's
Her
just not
testimony
even just
good.
that though. Like
No,
it's
it's
just like
good.
saying everything,
Overcoming.
like how I just overcame everything. Like I'm still here for a reason. I done been through so much, and it's like that's the type of music I want to put out there. I'm not interested, especially because I'm not signed to nobody no more. So
Right.
it's like I don't want to put out music that's to please the
world.
devil.
The man.
The
Right.
devil. That feel
Right.
like the real devil. Like they like okay, that's cool. Let's put out this type of music, and it's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not what's in me.
right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this. Okay. So what about you guys together? Is that
Okay.
And then I'm sorry, one more thing. And it's so crazy. I made that song God's Child when I was 19. I never put it, like I got all that music from when I was younger. So I just feel like it's time for me to just, redo it and just put it out.
yeah?
You should.
Especially if it's timeless like that too.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes the stuff you don't want to put out is the stuff that
People need to hear.
Yeah.
Because
like
it's
Chrisean,
relatable.
like, what? She like, girl.
I said, I don't like the other stuff, but I like this one.
Nobody-
It's probably so
Right.
many people who can relate and who can feel like they're heard
Mm-hmm.
or feel like somebody can attest to what they've been through, and that testimony, it can change somebody else's life. So I definitely
Right.
think that you should put it out.
The one thing I did learn, like, okay, so while my walk of change of life, like I gave up a lot, right? And I don't expect people around me to do the same. But if I can encourage you to just come over just a little bit, you'll see how great it is.
How refreshing.
Yeah, so I was baby stepping it with her. Like, she's like, yeah, so I got this hard song. I'm like, okay, all right. I just listen and then I'll pray
Right.
and pray. Then out of nowhere, she played this girl. I'm like, dang, I got what I prayed for. I can promote God's child. I can't promote the other stuff. But it just was making sense. I don't know, it clicked. When it clicked, the light bulb came up.
Can be a
what you think?
Kind of like a push for other female rappers to realize that there's more than just pussy rap.
Yeah, and then
there's more than just I got good pussy, I got money, I'ma take your nigga,
and then
like there's so many other things that we can talk about as women.
Can
and I feel
honest?
like showing the way.
I feel like I think it's like a spiritual. It's a principality.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
That's all. Like it's a principality. Like I don't. It's a deception, and everybody suffer from it. And then, I mean, I suffered from it for a long time, but
because women in rap these days are so categorized of what we talk about. Well, I mean, I'm not a rapper, but what the women talk about, you know, they're so criticized and they only talk about this, and it's just so many. It's such a broad aspect of
because we normalize something and it's affecting our
But
kids.
I do want to say that women do talk about more than that. It's just what people gravitate to
right now. That's what I'm saying. So if we show them the light, then they will see the light.
The truth
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That part.
I mean, a hit song is a hit song, but I think the problem is because women do all. I will say, like, it can be very, like, you know, just like men. Because I feel like men sometimes talk about
the same shit too.
Yeah, worse. And that's okay. You know, and they talk about things they never did.
It's not okay.
No, I'm saying we look at that like society thinks that's okay, but then women get overly criticized.
Okay,
it's like
overly
it's
judged.
okay when men do it, but when women do it, they get criticized overly for doing the same thing that the men do.
Okay,
yeah. So, but all right. So let's talk about these projects. So, what about? Chrisean, what's going on with yours? Like, how far along are you? And I'm sure people have been reaching out to you.
So yeah, but I want to. I don't jump. Kind of like.
Do you feel like you have to put up more of like a guard or like extra filter the communication that you have with other people now because you're on a different journey?
No, because I really feel like you come as you are, you know, and we try so hard to like clean the outside of the cup when God's just working in the inside. So eventually you'll catch on.
Yeah. From the inside out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like you turn into what you tune into. So
come on, drop them gems, girl.
So you kind of gotta stop listening to the stuff that we like, and it's not good for our soul or our well-being.
Right.
That's all.
Now, how do you deal with Chrisean's father now? Like, as far as you guys are, I know that you've been, you know, on this spiritual journey, and you're like, you have to leave some things behind. So how are you now with that? Are you guys on good terms?
Dang, I don't know how to answer that. I got peace, whereas though I'm so wrapped in what God is dropping in my spirit, I kind of like tune out the noise. Like I was giving him the benefit of the doubt because of the circumstances, but when it's time to go, it's time to go.
For you.
For God.
For God. I love how you just put God in front of everything. It's refreshing. It's inspiring, for real.
What kept you there? Like, what kept you feeling like, okay?
It's crazy because you asking questions that I wouldn't let people ask me. But I feel safe here, so I'm
glad
like,
you do.
I like how she like saying it right. Okay,
No,
period.
because I'm happy for you. And I like genuinely, you know, I didn't know what this was going to be like today.
We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't know.
We didn't.
But it does feel, and your skin looks amazing.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like,
yeah.
I feel like when you lead by example, everything follows you. And if you stay consistent, you'll get the harvest of it. But, what was the question? Because
we were talking about what kept you there, and then when did you say, okay, this isn't serving me anymore? Like, for you to have things.
It wasn't serving God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Because I didn't get it. I didn't care about being served or anything. It was more like
purpose.
Okay, so like there was opportunity. I could have dealt with the opportunity more professional, more like I could only talk about what I did wrong. For real. I can't even talk about what he did wrong.
Right.
Right. So the more I start checking myself, it start checking itself. Like I check out. Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. Like boundaries. That's what I'm learning. So it was fun, but I was also like deluded all the time. I don't know about you, but I was always drunk.
Right.
Smoking. And I mean, like, okay, so I call sin a good time, right? So, because good times don't last forever. So that good time was like, I guess, a test run for me. And then the consequences from the good time, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's all about maturing.
Right.
Evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
that's one thing I can see in you right now was growth from the first time I met you till today. And I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We are.
We are very
For
proud of
real?
you.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause
Like,
people
I'm
swear
almost getting
faking.
emotional. I'm so proud of you.
I know.
Because, again, what Angela said, we really didn't know what to expect today.
Well, I can see it on you though, because when you were here before, it was a different vibe, and even just like everything about you was, it just like today.
Because I was very submissive.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of you standing on your own and walking in your own light right now than it was before, which is great for you.
And sometimes that is also like you're forced to be in that position, but maybe there's a reason for that. You know,
Elaborate.
like
Because you said it, but I want to hear more. Like, what do you mean?
Come on, dig into it, sis.
sometimes the things that happen can feel like it's devastating, but if it wouldn't happen, you wouldn't be
Where you
doing what you're doing and where you are right now today. Because it could ended up having been a cycle that just kept on going and kept on going. And it's hard to break free from certain things when they're right there in front of you.
Yeah, I really feel like, isn't it based on like what you allow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So it won't. We can hold him accountable all day long, but if I hold myself accountable,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have prevented all of that, honestly, and still got the money. I just didn't have like self-discipline. I didn't have boundaries. Like I didn't really follow the word. Like I was just having too much fun. Like
You was in the moment.
yeah, and more so like not in the word. So
Sometimes people also praise those things too, like the audience and
they
people.
praise the
attention.
recognition. Me, I was praising God the whole time, but kind of like, I don't know. It's like you could, like how, okay, basically how I met him was during a TV show. I'm in college. You feel me? I'm at like 200,000 followers. Okay. It boosted up whatever I was trying to go after. Okay. Cool. Where I did was I didn't set these boundaries to keep it corrected. I kind of like turned in whatever he was. Not necessarily like it's wrong for him to, but for me, it was wrong for me. It was wrong for me. Like I was supposed to, I can't even say how I hear it in my head, but
Tell me how your family's reacting with all of this now with you. Because you come
They
from a
knew.
big family.
They
So
knew.
It's like
They knew.
I told
They
you
knew.
so.
No, they knew like it was gonna click.
Okay. They knew that
It was
eventually you
gonna
would
click.
get it.
Like
that's
when they
also scary
seen,
for
when they
family.
seen like the greatness and stuff like that, and they see me, top athlete, this and this and that, to taking disrespect, but I'm telling you, it's all what you allow. Like I was allowing disrespect. That's me disrespecting myself before. You feel me? So it was one of those, and I'm a loyal person. If you change my life, I don't know how to like.
Just leave you for dead.
Yeah, like I'm gonna remember what you did for me. Like, so I had to separate maturity with the truth. It's a lot of dissecting.
Right.
For real.
And also being accountable for what you allow gives you more control over yourself.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
To know that you can control what happens.
You can.
Instead of feeling like it's your fault this happened.
Like don't ever try to victimize or point a finger. I used to do that because you expect something better, and it's like you can't expect nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I'm telling you, I don't know. It's like I can't even. Like my appetite different. Like I don't know. Sometimes when you're exposed to something that's fun and it give you like this adrenaline rush is kind of like, you have to put that in check too. Like, there was a lot of things I had to do with. And then I really feel like where I am today, the enemy was trying to keep me from this full circle moment. Recognizing God first.
What does Chrisean want now? If you had an ideal situation, like what is it that you feel like this is what I am putting in the atmosphere for me?
I don't really want nothing. I never did. Like, all right, for example, say I never signed no paperwork with Blue. Like, I'm like, whatever I make is yours, straight up. Then when I seen disrespect, I started splitting the checks. Like, oh yeah, that's not all we going to you. Oh no, I'm about to get this crib. Oh yeah, and then it was kind of like, but that's me being from 12 siblings. Like, oh yeah, you can, like, a lot of girls want, like, friends, like, oh, we're doing an interview. And I see my friend trying to get somewhere, like, and I'm like, I want her to support me, but I can't really pour back into her. I think that's weird. Like, I'm a sharer.
Reciprocal.
Like, I share everything.
Share, reciprocate.
Yeah, like.
Well, 12 kids, you like, that's what you come from.
Yeah,
Share.
like, we share. Like,
share.
yeah, we look out. And if not, if it didn't work out, no love lost. Like, this was just something I had to learn.
Life is about experiences. Life is about the lessons that we learn and we
You
move
believe in
forward.
Jesus Christ?
Of course, absolutely.
You do? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to keep talking about God and making it
Oh my gosh. I know I wouldn't be right where I'm at right now.
If it wasn't-
Okay, very.
So I pray
So
over
what's
everything.
up with you in Breakfast Club? What is that? You was on Breakfast Club?
I left to start my own show.
Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah. You know, syndicated 55 markets.
Period.
I come on right after the Breakfast
2-year
Club.
anniversary.
Yeah. It's been 2 years.
2 years
So
and running.
that was great for me to be able to do that. No love lost there at all. But
Right.
we all want our own.
Again, we
You know?
evolve.
Yeah.
Because you
Grow.
start recognizing your value.
And then also I wanted to really have a platform. It's called Way Up, where I really bring people on, not just celebrities, but people doing things in the community. You know, things like that I felt like were important. We do a Wealth Wednesdays talking about finances every week. Those were things that I felt like we really needed, that I wanted to bring. That was
So you was here the last time?
No.
no, she
Because
wasn't
I'm like,
here.
I do not know her.
Yeah, that's Jordy.
But, okay, it was somebody else though. Who was
Yeah.
Was Stephanie here?
It was either Stephanie or
was
Yeah, I think it was
somebody.
Stephanie.
Maybe Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jordy Jor.
She joined the
is-
show.
Nice to meet you,
She
Jordan.
joined the show as an official co-host.
She's also a DJ. You know,
And she's a Bravo celebrity as well. She was on Summer House and
and a model.
Winter House. And she's a Playboy,
Done a
Former.
former Playboy cover girl.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So she has some shit going
But
on.
look, I know you got a flight to catch.
It's okay.
But
Take
you
your
said-
time.
Okay.
We're going easy. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, we're easing you in.
Yeah.
Because
Because I do got to fight, but
I know.
it's
But
okay.
I
The
also
airport
never-
only 25 minutes away.
when us talking, I always want to make sure that you never
already
feel like
checking.
we're trying to have like a crazy moment or go viral. We really are just trying to get
no, this
into
is a genuine group.
You
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
I like y'all.
Y'all ain't trying to catch
Like,
people.
No.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say nothing. But a lot of people reached out. I'm making my way downtown.
No, that's right.
But I gotta take it slow.
Yeah. I appreciate the fact that you felt comfortable enough from our first interview that you wanted to come back.
Cause y'all seen me.
Yeah. We really wanted you to do more. We were like, Chrisean.
What happened?
We wanted you to do more of the like talking, but he was kind of
He was
answering.
kind of over talking and taking over, but.
Because this is a show about women. This is really like, the whole point of the show.
Uplifting
And I'm going
and
to tell you, the
supporting.
reason I started Lip Service so long ago was for women who normally may not be able to. I started it really like video vixens. Everybody looks at them, but nobody gets to hear them talk. That was the
Right.
original way that I started the show because I felt like there weren't enough women in this space doing the interviews. It was all men asking women
It's crazy
questions.
because I wish I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a day.
It's a day.
It was.
Yeah, it was a day. But you're going to remember everything.
Was I trying to answer the questions? Was I?
No, yeah, you
I was
were.
being
I
like,
remember,
what was I
a
being?
lot of it.
I remember I was being vulnerable. I remember
You were a
crying,
little
y'all.
quiet at first.
Okay.
And then you kind of broke out of your shell and you like, I feel like you had a moment where you like, okay, I can fuck with them. Like, I feel like you had a moment of like a pipital moment in the interview when you was like, when you
No,
opened up.
I think it was because like I know like it's a lot of women. So if he want to talk, all right, talk. All right, so here go da 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 da. Like So I was just waiting my turn, maybe.
And one thing I will say is, no matter what happens in life, a lot of it is lessons learned, and I'm sure you've learned so many lessons.
I'm thinking he's growing. I hope he's growing. Like when he, I don't know. I could just hope for the best, but
look, on the bright side of things, you got a beautiful baby.
Yes.
oh yeah.
How has being a mom changed you?
A lot. It slowed me down. It put the truth in a real perspective. And it added increase too. Like my baby been nothing but a blessing. And I feel like he helped me find myself.
Yeah.
You said
Do you feel the same way?
thing. Yeah.
Yes. Like what? Like that's really like clarity in a person. Like it's so crazy. Like you think like a logical person, like with a child, because you know everything that you do is going to impact this little person that needs you. Then I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like that's another thing we have in common too. We don't really like. I don't know. I feel like our kids only really got us for real. Like, like I feel like my baby. Like, I mean, I got family, but it's like I'm gonna make sure she's straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before you. Yeah.
Yes. Like for real.
You would answer something?
Yeah, but it's messy.
What? Go ahead.
No, what happened?
Go ahead. Be messy.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You can be a gospel
when
and a
is this
gangster.
when is this going to be broadcasted? I was thinking about a cover up.
For your tattoo? I was going to ask you that next. What are you going to do about that?
Huh?
I was going to ask you, what are you going to do about that tattoo on your face?
I'm taking my time with it. But I already kind of put things in place.
So you have an appointment. That's going to be a few sessions probably.
Yeah.
No? Just one?
Do you think you could get that? Can you get something like that on your face?
Don't do
removed?
that. I believe in it. It's just according to your belief.
Do you think you can
Did
get
you
it
consider
removed?
laser?
Ugh.
You don't want to do that?
You want to
It's
do
like
that?
a whole year.
It will be a few sessions.
I just
And
might
then
get a
I
whole
had
sleeve
this
to go.
thought in my head I wouldn't probably remove it because it's part of me.
Yeah, that's how I be feeling. I ain't gonna lie. I
Like
be
it's
feeling
just
like
a
that.
picture.
I just be covering stuff up.
Yeah? You do cover stuff up?
Oh my! I had a face on me too.
Oh, you did?
I did. It's gone. It's
I had a
big
face on my neck. It was a rose.
sunflower
It's gone.
Yeah.
I got it when I was 17. I used to just be doing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I ain't got no
Listen,
tattoos.
I'm a tattoo serial tattoo
Yeah,
getter,
Gigi
and
done
I
had
covered
so
them right.
many
I cover
covered
them.
up.
I remove them. I got a double cover up. I got a cover up that's covered up.
Girl, this is a double cover up. Do you see this? I don't even know what this is. What is that? It looks
I got
like
a
a
big
flower
butterfly.
butterfly.
I got a big black rose
It was
right
somebody
here.
there right here.
Butterfly.
Yeah, yes. People think tattoos
put
are
a
permanent.
tree.
They are not.
A black widow.
And
Tattoos are not
They
permanent.
used to.
They used to be.
Right.
But now
That
you can
part.
cover them. You can remove them.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want to do laser, but you said you're going to do another tattoo over it. I think you want to get rid of it
It's
because
you
that's
bringing
right.
it up, and then
Yeah.
being
I was
quiet.
going to ask you that though.
I was giving y'all suggestions. What you think?
I think you should laser it.
I think so too.
Does laser,
Okay.
Gigi, I know
I did
you know.
laser. Look.
Laser gets rid of everything?
I
Yeah.
did laser. I
I
had
think
tattoo
somebody
here.
get a whole sleeve
I had
removed
tattoo
before.
here, and
So
I had
who's your
tattoo
laser
here.
guy?
Well, he's no longer with us, unfortunately.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
gosh,
the guy
he-
who did this one.
Same.
It's a little scary. I be looking at it like,
Same. He put them on and he took them off. May he rest in peace. My homeboy smoked deuce. But I did 3 sessions.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
I did 3
Yeah,
sessions.
it's
You can see this
gone.
little shadow
I
right
do
here
see it. I
from the
do
top
see it
of the
right
C.
there.
But I'm talking about it was a whole.
See, the thing is,
Dark.
on your face, if you still could see a little something, you might be better off putting something over it. I don't know how with laser, if you can.
Well, this
I
was,
got
this
real
was
good
like
tattoo artists.
this was like
just like how
10
this is vivid.
yeah, that looked real clear.
This was over a decade ago that I had it.
good.
removed.
I'm a-
I was looking, I was
Okay.
like, damn,
I got
bitch,
these
that's like a
removed in-
picture for real.
For real.
I got these removed in
But I love
2013, so I feel like the technology with the
push that.
lasers is probably even better
Now you want
now.
people seeing you pictures?
You know,
look at my face like
you
this. and be-
Even that date, was that a spontaneous decision or was that something that.
Okay, so when he got locked up and we was broken up, I was ready to drag. But then he called my phone and I'm like, what's up? And then he just was like in a space I never recognized. I didn't like it. I was like, boy, I'll attach your face on my face. Like, you lying. I did it.
You just did it.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to test me and tell me I'm not going to do
Right.
something.
I feel like tattoos, they just tattoos. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I done got so many
The crazy thing
Yeah.
about a tattoo on your face is that unless you're looking in the mirror, you can't see it.
Right.
That is true. You can't.
I
like,
mean,
turn
I
your
got
head.
in a good space though. Like, you can't see it.
You could
but,
cover your hair. You could, like, always.
Yeah,
have
but-
your
Right.
hair.
It's giving like contour.
but
shading.
I don't even care. I embrace it.
Yeah.
Because it's a sick picture. Like,
It was
it
part
was
of.
ugly. It was ugly. It was part of my
But what
story.
about one day if you're with somebody else? He ain't gonna want to look at that on your face.
That's when I'm gonna really consider the cover up. Like, yeah, this gotta go.
What do you think? What if you were dating somebody and he had a woman on the side of his face?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I ain't
If
gonna
it's
lie.
not
No,
his
listen,
mother,
I'm telling
no
you something.
ham, no
I
spam,
ain't
no
gonna lie.
turkey.
I'm telling you
I
how
don't
to be
know.
his
It don't
mother.
stop.
I'm gonna tell a little
I
story.
don't know.
They
still
that's what happened to the one on my arm.
I think that's
Hold
too
on, hold on, wait,
more.
what happened? What on your
Look, the one on my arm, I was at this boy family house. Mind you, I was when I was 17. And like, we at Thanksgiving, his little sister like, who that? I'm lying. I'm like, oh, it's my cousin. He like, no, tell him who it is. I'm like, oh my God. That's when I was like, no, I gotta
cover
get
this
this
up.
up. Yeah,
What's
you
going
can't just
down?
asking questions.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey, you
It's
was
just so funny
17.
when you talk. Ew.
wow.
She got a cute accent.
She
Yeah,
did with the
Baltimore.
ball.
I was like, oh no.
Oh, you got to cover that up because I can't imagine dating somebody and I got to look at somebody's face on their, you know what I'm saying?
On their
I'm not. Well, I'm celibate. I'm so wrapped up in
But
my.
I'm saying
bag.
later in life.
Not forever, but
You'll think about that
it's
when
not stopping
at that
nobody
time.
from sliding
I
up.
mean, 'cause
like,
they
Right.
right, talk
That
your
part.
shit.
They are gonna do it
But
regardless.
once you get
Oh,
serious
no.
with somebody, they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
serious,
yeah.
But the tattoo don't
serious
stop
is when they
nothing. I'm telling you
serious,
that.
like,
Yeah.
Unless you date somebody
serious,
else
I
like
really
Jonathan.
want a man of God. Like
Yeah.
Yes, they really host them. Like, I ain't
a
gonna
little
lie.
thug in him. Like
You never met nobody in
Little thug
church?
in 'em.
You know they get down in church. Nobody at church try to holler?
they be already taken.
Yes, they all be married. I'm like, dang.
It's a family event.
Yeah.
Yes,
Church
they
is
be having
definitely a
stuff
family
together.
Kids. Yeah.
I'm sissy now. We really-
You're gonna be a pastor's wife one day. Can you imagine? The first lady of the church, Chrisean, coming in.
Ooh, I don't know about the pastor's wife.
I feel like she would be the pastor before she be the pastor.
I was thinking that. Oh no.
A lot of times the pastor's wife also be having her own ministry. You know what I'm saying?
The pastor's wife
Yeah.
have emotions. Let's
Yeah,
not get
yeah,
messed up.
you know, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that right now when you say pastor's wife, I think of Giselle. I don't know why. But
How about you, pastor
The
wife?
Church of Chrisean. Who me know?
no,
See, why would you say that about me?
absolutely not for Angela.
Why you say that?
No, cause
Wait, why not? It's not giving pastor's wife.
Why am I not giving that?
Cause you got too much of your own shit going on to be following behind
You don't have
someone else's.
They be
At
having a
least you
lot of
following
power.
behind a man
I
that's
know,
weak,
but
that's followed
still,
by
I don't
God.
see that for you.
Or that's following
I don't
God.
see it for you.
Yeah, I got a pastor leader, like leadership, a covering.
Now
I'm his
that's a
daughter. That's
Right.
cool to embrace. Like, soon as I was ready to surrender and live the true person I'm supposed to be, I was like, wow, I had this waiting on me this whole time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many people that follow you are like actually taking these cues from you? Has anybody reached out and been like, Chrisean, I've
For
been
sure. I was this girl at the Bible study. She had us all in tears. I'm like,
Oh.
she was like, I don't know. She was just basically telling her testimony, and the way she kept shaking and crying, it shook me up. Like,
It was inspirational.
yeah, because she really was going through something, and then all she's saying is what I said. Whoa. Wow. Like,
Relatable,
you know?
like I said.
That.
Yeah.
And to
No,
see
I'm saying
somebody.
like she's screaming God because Chrisean said,
Yeah, see?
That's
Impacting
the only way
people's
that's
lives
gonna
in a
help us.
positive way.
Yeah.
yeah,
And it feels good.
it do.
It should.
Yeah.
I heard that Baltimore right there.
It
It do.
Because I'm doing stuff by yourself. You're not strong. Like when you do stuff with God, it's like it's His strength. So it's like, who could be against you? It's really the living word. I don't know. I like it. I love it.
Good. We love
Do you
it.
fast?
I'm doing one right now.
Right now, she is.
I just started today. I'm doing a week-long fast. I'm
Fast.
gonna have to cheat for
I
one
can't-
day though, because I have to go to a wedding.
No, look. This what I suggest, right? This what I was doing. At first, I did cold turkey. That's when I was like, God, I need you. God, I need you. Then it was like, okay, God, I'm thankful. And He sends out direction. But I'm also struggling with fasting and keeping up with it. I'm going to break it. So then Holy Spirit was like, baby steps. So first, I break my fast at 4. You can start at 12 p.m. Man, like, break it at 12 p.m. Then break it at 4 p.m. Then break it at 7. And then it's like, when I got to a point where I was like, I don't even want to break it. Like, the presence to start raining over me. So when God take over,
Baby steps.
Let 'em
Yeah.
baby
Well, I'm doing a
steps.
whole week, but I did a 2-week
That-
fast once
that's
where I didn't
great.
eat anything for 2 weeks.
Look
All I
at
had
that.
was water and coconut water.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Wow.
remember that? Whew, that
How
oh,
was
did
you
you
was on
feel?
fire.
it was tough, but I was actually really happy to have the willpower to make it through that. So I'm like, oh, this was a week. I could do
So
a
you
week.
didn't gain any, like, did you feel like you had access to your like to the answers to your questions, or
I felt like I had a lot more clarity. Like I was very
okay.
Yeah, you feel like everything that's clogging up your insides is kind of like
tough. That's great. Like I like that part of the story.
Yeah, no, it feels like everything is just like clear. Because the whole point of it is that it does like help your organs get strong again.
Yeah.
You know, and all of that. So I'm doing a week-long one right now. But I literally started this morning. So
How often do you fast?
well, I'm doing this detox challenge. Not enough. I want to do it every year, but I haven't done it in like. Actually, I did it last year.
You did do it last year.
I did do it last year. Yeah, but before that, it wasn't for like 3 years. You know, we
This
fall, but
one
we
too
get up.
busy though. She got so much going on. She got so many businesses. She got her show.
Okay,
She
our
got this
conviction
show.
will be telling her, nope, slow down. She gonna slow down.
Yeah.
And you know, it's easy to fast when you're at home, like when you're not having to travel and not do too much. And I know you have the baby right now, so but like you said, baby steps is the way that you should go.
Yeah.
And you can do it because it's also a great test of your willpower.
Sometimes I'm that desperate for the presence of God, and then as soon as I receive something, it was like, so I was fasting before the performance, right? I'm like, I need this sense of direction. I'm helpless. Help me. And then like the way y'all talked about it now is like the fact that I noticed it. Like, okay, it really what? Like I can't even explain it. Like as soon as you like surrender and put the plate aside, He rewards you. Well, it's so much love. So that's what I'm reaping right now. And I'm like, I can't really
Complain or
That celibacy, you know, all of the things.
That's
just
a lot.
Are you celibate?
No.
She got a man, girl.
I'll say about you.
Shantae's got a man at home, girl. Oh my god.
My man be mad if I go 2 days. He'd be like,
what's going on?
yeah. God forbid I forget my period.
I'm not.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming through. And you got to come back, like when the music's out. And I love to see both of you. We got to do it together again.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We gonna put out with the God's plan?
Child.
God's child.
God's child. Okay, well, I can't wait to hear it. And when is it coming? Like, when will we have some sort of access?
Soon. I don't have an exact date yet.
But soon, we working on it. We gonna get it done.
That's why we fasting.
Well, hopefully it come out by next Tuesday so we could throw it in there. Can we give it a deadline?
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes you got to give yourself a deadline to make things happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I don't want you to miss your flight. And everybody's like, all right.
Yeah,
So,
gotta go.
yes. So thank you
you.
so
Okay.
much. It was an absolute pleasure.
I love you guys.
Oh, we
We
love
love
you.
you. We so proud of you for real.
Appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, y'all too. This is fun.
Lip service.